see Brad Keselowski in the number 29, the K Automotive 29. I'm not sure what he was thinking. He was rifling down pit road, and pit road speed is 35 miles an hour, and he was well beyond that and actually ran into the wall.
Well, you know,
take a look at the damage on the right. It wouldn't turn, I wish. I couldn't get the wheel to turn. Talk about leaving a pitch, you hit the wall?
That's his father, Bob Keselowski, asking, what do you mean you hit the wall? But he, as you mentioned, Rick, he was going about 70 miles an hour when he got down to exit the pit road, and it follows the contour of the racetrack. So you can see there's black marks on the outside pit wall where he made some pretty hard contact on pit road.
Well, I'm sure he was just trying to avoid going a lap down. It's okay to speed a little bit when you're leaving the pit.
Here's why we're under caution number 4. Trucks getting spun around in turn number 4. We'll be back with Green Flag Racing as Rick Crawford leads the field when we come back.
12, a couple of young drivers. There is Kyle Busch, 16 years, 3 months, and 10 days of age. Now here's the 99 truck coming up through the field. In practice today, let me back up before practice. This young man in the 99 is the younger brother of Kurt Busch. He is Kyle Busch, who is 16 years, 3 months, and 1 day of age. He turned 16 back on May 2nd. Man, do I feel old. This young man is impressive. He has run 10 late model stock car races at Las Vegas. He's won 5 of them, finished 2nd and 3rd in 2 more. Came here tonight for his first ever NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race, Phil. He was 2nd quickest in practice, 3rd overall in the session. Went out to qualify and had trouble.
Well, he sure did. He unfortunately got up against the wall and made some pretty hard contact against the inside wall. But the Roush guy grabbed the backup truck, put it together, and he said he was pretty confident. You know, all their trucks are the same, and he's making some great moves. He actually came in during that caution flag for Scott Ridge's actually rear end problem, and topped off with fuel and put left side tires on. So he has a little bit fresher tires right now than most of the field.
We're talking about the Eldon Ford driver, Kyle Busch, younger brother of Kurt Busch, who was a runner-up in the points a year ago.
19-year-old open-wheel sensation Jeff Gordon from Pittsburgh, Indiana. You know him from watching ESPN's midget and sprint car coverage. He celebrated many times on Saturday Night Thunder. He went to the Buck Baker Driving School here just a month ago at North Carolina Motor Speedway, and he planked that car on the front row in his first ever NASCAR stock car start. He's standing by with our Benny Parsons.
Jerry, I'm like everyone else. I watched this kid on Saturday Night Thunder with those 950-pound midgets winning races in victory lane, but yet when he comes to stock car racing, I said, we'll bring him down a peg or two. Jeff Gordon, dude, that's me eating my words. What a great run.
You know, the guys had the car working so good. We just put new tires on, that thing stuck, and I just put her to the floor. And, you know, I owe a lot to Ray Everham, Outback Steakhouse, and Hugh Con.
Relative inexperience on the 1 mile track. Not surprised at all to see him slide back a little bit as now some of the other drivers begin to make a move. There is Bobby Labonte moving inside of Jack Sprague.
One thing Gordon wants to do is get out of that high groove, Jerry. That's not the place to be, especially early.
They are chasing a number of cars up front. Of course, Bobby Labonte showing the way, and they're really battling. Jeff Gordon, car number 67, trying to hold off the charge of Robert Presley. Dave Resendez, the car number 79. Presley, the 59 car. Right behind Ellsworth, watching the youngster, getting a lot of experience, Ned Jarrett, is Jeff Gordon. Now, take a look at the line that Gordon is running. Some of the drivers talking about Gordon was running the track like an open-wheel car, going way deep in the corner before he was turning the wheel.
Well, probably the force of habit, Jarrett, as many years as he has been driving the open-wheel sprint cars.
Trouble in the backstretch. Jeff Gordon is coming to contact with the wall. A couple of cars spinning, trying to avoid. Jeff Burton spins. His car loops around. The car number 12. Other cars spinning down toward turn 3. Jeff Gordon is coming to heavy contact with the wall coming out of turn 2. Slid down the back straightaway. We have caution flag for the 3rd time today. Other cars involved. The car number 33 spinning around. That's Ed Barrier. Gordon's car has come to rest against the outside retaining wall up in turn 3.
How about young Kyle Larson has been able to make the move up to the 15th position after starting in the back?
Not bad. Just like Johnny Sauter, that's a good move for that kid. Ty Dillon has only made it up to the 12th spot, so he's been able to pretty much match what Ty's done. So great job for Kyle.
Yeah, a lot of talent doing a great job. 3rd in points in the K&N Pro Series East, including a win already at Gresham.
Just outside the top 10, that kid, Kyle Larson. is up to the 11th spot from the back of the pack. That's so cool to watch a young man show up here and be able to race with these guys. Not only race with them, but race through them. He's come all the way up to 11th. There he is.
And again, a young man, Kyle Larson, just 19 years old, out of Elk Grove, California.
Some pretty good company there. He's got Jason Leffler, the 18 truck, and Ty Dillon right in front of him. Doing a great job here for his first ever start.
You can see Leffler's down on the inside of Ty Dillon, trying to take that spot away from him, battling for the 9th position.
For Jason driving for the team.
Dale Earnhardt of Kannapolis, North Carolina, making his first World 600 appearance, the son of the late and great Ralph Earnhardt. Not only is it one of the most arduous and difficult races there is, but it's the race which has been the stepping stone for superstars. There have been big upsets here.
Lenny Potts streaks out in front by 4, 5 car lengths into turn number 1. David Pearson second, Buddy Baker third, Richard Petty fourth, Cale Yarborough fifth. Donnie Allison moves up into 6th. Darrell Waltrip drops to 7th. Charlie Glotzback is 8th. Running back in 9th is Dick Brook as they go down the back straight.
Petty goes by now, past a smoking Dale Earnhardt.
Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the World 600. Richard Petty, career win number 170.
What about Joey Logano making his first ever start? How about the drivers who won their first NASCAR Nationwide Series race in their first start? Some pretty impressive names.
Jamie, what's going on with that 20 car?
Well, you guys, Joe Gibbs is the man who brought Joey Logano up in this development series the last 3 years. And when the green flag dropped for Joey's first race here, Joe Gibbs closed his eyes and clenched his fist and held them that way for the first lap, watching and I'm sure hoping and praying that his driver's going to be all right in his debut.
Joey Logano making his first pit stop in the Nationwide Series. They're going to try to free that car's a little bit free getting into the corners. They're going to raise the track bar, air pressure, and a wedge adjustment, guys.
Logano down there, the 20 car. He's coming from the back of the pack, back up through there. He had some left front fender damage. The crew brought him back down pit road, beat the left front fender out, put him back on the racetrack, and now he's got the downforce back, and he's charging back up through the pack now.
This young man, Joey Logano, is very, very talented.
Every time we see him, the 18 and the 20.
They're doing a lot of things right. It's never just one thing. It's always a combination. These cars are very complex.
What about Joey Logano running 6? You know he wants to be in 5th to say I got my first top 5. But it looks like if it stays this way, he's going to bring home a 6th place finish. And great run for the kid.
He's still going to have to hold off Brad Keselowski. He's making a move on him here.
Joey Logano holds on to get a 6th place finish in his very first start.
Joey Logano, who finished 6th today. Joey, first of all, Casey came with some words for you afterwards. What conversation ensued there?
I just want to know how I did and congratulate me for, I don't know, I guess a 6th place finish, which ain't much in my book, but I had a decent car. The GameStop car was pretty good, but I screwed up in the pits early on. Just put myself in a position I didn't need to. Got there in the pit stall and didn't angle out like I needed to, and got our left front fender bent in there a little bit. But besides that, the team did great. I think we could have took 2 and held up there. The 64 held up pretty good up there. So I don't know. We'll see what happens in Nashville. Taking the next place.
Looks like a good start for Joey Logano.